The $50 billion man.
That guy?
Yes.
He doesn't give a shit, though.
Yeah.
That's what
He's almost dead. I don't think we could play his stuff without getting sued, Jamie.
Hello, Joe. My name's Dan Pena. I'm still a formidable force at 6'1", 225. And if you think that I'm almost dead and I'm not going to be alive anymore, ask this bear that I killed with a fucking knife not too long ago. I'm still a very tough fucking guy. At 71, I take no bullshit in person or on the fucking YouTube. I'm not dead and I'm plenty alive and I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I rip people's head off and shit down their neck. And from one tough guy to another tough guy. Don't be afraid, don't be scared to use my stuff on your podcast. It's all fucking free. You ask me, why do you give it away free, Dan? I give it away free to take the last fucking excuse away from the sorry cunts why they can't fulfill their dreams. I'm calling you out, Joe. You think you're a tough guy. You haven't met me. I'm the $50 billion man and this is my lair. This is the closest you're going to have to a boot camp. But I'm not going to be hitting you. Because at boot camps there's consequences for fuck up. By the way, Sergeant, thank you for your service. There's consequences for fuck ups. Now there's no consequences. The nuns used to hit me with rulers. I put my hands out, they hit me with rulers. They put my hands out, they hit me with rulers. Pretty soon I stopped making the same mistake. They used to put me in the corner with a dunce cap. Can't do any of that shit now. They used to put me in a closet. You want quiet time? And we'll beat you like a fucking rented mule, then we'll put you in a closet all day. Oh, you gotta piss? Well, you better piss down your leg. Can you imagine if they did that to kids today in school? But that's what they did to me, and that's why I turned out the way I did. Konstantin Gratsos, the CEO of our NASA shipping line, said, smart people should be afraid of me. Because if you have something I want, I will take it from you. Elon Musk is no different. Jeff Bezos is no different. Bill Gates is no different. Andrew Carnegie was no different. Henry Ford I was no different. Rockefeller, etc. were no different. You only have to be 5% of me to get super rich. This is a deathbed experience. A guy was saved by QLA from dying. He decided not to die. Hit by a car. And you're going to get this. He says, the car was going 45 miles an hour, my Muay Thai didn't kick in. I was going to have to fight him. He thought if he was going to live. But he says, I heard you saying to me, don't be such a cunt. You're either got to be dead in a coma not to go forward. Don't be a bitch. And that's all he thought about. He didn't think about his little daughter. Didn't think about his fucking mother. Didn't think about his kid. Thought about me. And his life was saved. This is a cult. That's no bullshit. You either want to be rich or poor. That's the cult. You've made the initial decision, you're here. All of you won't be here 3 months from now. We have a 60% dropout rate. And I stopped counting at 60 because I didn't want it to be 96%. Because, but now I know if I said 100% of you are going to fail, we'd still sell out. Because I'm the only game in town. I'm the only choice that you have. It's either that or this. And when you put it up, metaphorically speaking, because I would never remember, you stick it up so you scrape the skin on the roof of your mouth to make sure it's lodged in there good. And then you pull, and you gotta load it, and then the top of your head will be gone. Most of you should have rolled down the fat mama's leg. You've all heard me say that, right? And almost everybody in this room, your mother was a pig when she was pregnant and she gave birth to you. She gained 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100 pounds. Masculinity is dying and has really been dead a long, long time. You can't find anybody like me that is 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 years old. There aren't any. any place in the world except Russia. A little bit in the Ukraine, a little bit in the old communist countries. There aren't any of me. I am a sad statistic to millennials and younger. Jocko is a real man. And if any, full disclosure, I've never talked to him, but we've exchanged emails. And he has, and the reason his book for kids has become so popular is because there's really very few alternatives to help program your kid. Forget being a success, for being a man and not squatting to pee. And when I say vagina or cunt, I mean coward. You have it inside you. You have the killer instinct. The Michael Jordan instinct. Give me the ball the last 2 seconds of the fucking game. What most people don't realize, he failed more than 65% of his final shots he made in a game. But he's known for clutch shooter. You don't have to hit every ball out of the park, kids. But if you're not standing on the pitch, on the crease, or in the batter's box for American baseball, how can you hit the fucking ball? You can't, right? And you just got to keep swinging. Babe Ruth, until recently, or 4 years ago, led the National Baseball Association for strikeouts. He has not played baseball in 80 fucking years. Yet he still led the statistics for the most strikeouts. Because the fat tub of shit, womanizing alcoholic bum, apparently that he was, swung at every fucking ball. I'm compared to that. I swing at everything. I know, I'm not shaking hands with anybody.
Yeah, but so...
Don't you, I don't like guys. What about me? Don't you understand? I don't like you. Don't you fucking get it? Poorness and dipshit rubs off. I wouldn't piss on your face if it was on fire. God damn. Why is it so fucking hard for you to understand that? I'm not bullshitting you. All I see is 1,000 problems in the room. I don't see one fucking solution.
Eat shit. Fuck you. You're an asshole.
Can't believe 30 years that fucking thing hasn't worn out yet. It's Allah's will. It's Allah's will. And speaking of Allah, who will read from the Quran this morning? Any volunteers?